Hi, my name is Peter Gudzinski. I work for MaxScheduler as a product manager. Today I want to give an introduction as to why people come to us for our scheduling software. We often work with manufacturers and printers. We've been working in the scheduling field for about 20 years. We started off in warehousing, making scheduling software for places that were like 1 million square feet. It was enterprise software at that time, so you bought a very expensive license and hired us for 2 years. We had opportunities to work with smaller businesses that were struggling with spreadsheets and wallboards, and that's why we kind of came up with the idea of MaxScheduler. Our web-based version, so MaxScheduler was born around 8 years ago. We recreated it as a web app about 4 years ago. And let me just show you the software itself. Use this as a context for making some other points. Every user requires an email address and password to log in. Let's go to the scheduling screen. Just a brief introduction to the scheduling screen. Columns represent resources, rows represent time, the colored blocks represent jobs. For small jobs, you can have a pop-up with the job details. We have a due date feature. All these jobs are kind of late, and this due date feature tells you all these jobs are late. This is good if you have 200 jobs scheduled and you're curious which one might be late. This due date feature will tell you that. There at the bottom is called the list view. These are jobs to be scheduled. To schedule a job, it's a simple mouse action of drag and drop and place it on the schedule. The list view has Excel-like features. You can just click on the headers for column sortation. We also have filtering. So a little bit more background about why people come to us. So they may be using spreadsheets or wallboards. Another aspect is they may have enterprise software like MRP or ERP or MIS. There's a scheduler in there, but it doesn't really fit the business process you're using. So they kind of start, like these customers start looking for other solutions. MaxScheduler is a relatively simple, easy to get going, pretty affordable solution to get a scheduler to start using, actually scheduling in their business. Another way people come to us is currently they use the concept, like in a manufacturing setting, there's a lot of businesses out there that use the concept of lead time. And what lead time means is the customer calls, says, I want something done. The facility kind of guesses and says, we'll probably get it done in 3 weeks. The tough thing with that is you haven't actually scheduled your resources. You don't actually know your capacity. And you can be left with the unfortunate situation where you feel you're under the gun all the time. You go out to the factory floor and see things aren't, half of your machines aren't busy at all. And then also, big customer calls, big important customer calls, and they want something next week. You have to push other work out, and you don't know the consequences. So MaxScheduler makes it easy to create a schedule, get a sense for due dates, actually get a sense for capacity, things along those lines. MaxScheduler can also be used for work in progress. The jobs take on colors, which can have a meaning in your business. And also we have these other status indicators, these colored blocks, so you can track multiple statuses for each job. For example, in a manufacturing setting, you can specify, hey, is the raw material available? Is the personnel available? Or what's the current status of a job? We have an extensive permission mechanism so that you can really strip down or restrict the user interface. So people perhaps who aren't that great with computers can only make one change and not kind of mess up the rest of the data in the system. So that's my general introduction as to why people come to us for our scheduling system. Thank you very much and have a good day.